It's 19 minutes after 4 in the afternoon, and this is the trade. This is how it's been. Something I need to be honest with y'all though about. I was not 100% disciplined with this trade because there was no like solid indication that it was going up besides volume. So we had a large bullish volume bar from here at 9 a.m. on the hourly, and the candle was even larger, so it wasn't that much buyers, but there was a willingness in price to push up. Then we had a bearish candle after we already pushed up, so there was a willingness to push up from here, but the sellers were just like more powerful from up here to come down. Alright, and so we're back. I don't even know if I tell you this, but it's Monday, right? The last time I opened the camera was a Friday or a Thursday. I entered this trade where I had 2 positions. I believe, no, I actually didn't come back and fully alien on the close, because what happened, right, is I was telling myself that I would hold this trade until we get to take profit, or at least one of the points of interest would be a top here. But on Friday, I noticed it was a little bit later in the afternoon. It was like here, 1 something is when I actually closed the trade for not bad profit actually. So this is what the trade ended up looking like. Both of them were closed in profit because this first entry was around right here. So the first entry was like straight line across them. So by close above there, closing a little bit of profit, and the second one was in a little bit more profit. So I ended off the day with about $70 in profit. Let me just go to the firm account so I can show you guys. You know, I download the MT5, but who using this one? You will open no damn MT5. Okay, so here it is. I would like to believe. Yeah, these last 2 on the 18th, one with $5.56 in profit, and the other with $66.96 in profit. So it's about $70 profit from Friday's trade. The members of the community, however, I told them I was exiting the trade, but the trade was still open. The parameters are still valid. You know, take profit is still valid, stop loss is still valid. Heck, even if it come back to the entry and you want to re-enter, the trade is still valid. So yeah, I'm out of it though. I couldn't hold trades over the weekend because, as you know, the SiG fund doesn't allow you to hold trades over the weekend, but that's cool with me. The opening gap was a gap in our favor, but where I got out on Friday was still better than it, so regardless. And then price just, you know, he kept falling, and we're here right now. It's currently 9:24 a.m. on Monday, but I am not in any positions. I obviously will be looking for trades, but if I don't find any, then you know, I don't find any. Over the weekend I've been doing some back testing, and I think, I'm not 100% sure as yet, but I might start trading or looking at different pairs as well. Only certain pairs for the start, but it turns out that my strategy works well on more than just Nas100. It's just that I've been back testing and trading Nas100 and practicing the strategy on Nas, and I've been learning the way how Nas moves. But what scared me from trading other pairs was the fact that they move slightly different and they look slightly different as well. The things that I look for as confirmation in Nas, I don't even see in other pairs. You know, like certain Forex pairs, I literally do not see it. I don't know how people trade it, but it's because I'm looking for things to look exactly the same. But if I'm looking for the confirmations, the conditions, the indicators in price, because price action never lies and price action is clear in all of the pairs, you just have to know what you look for. So if I can identify similar price action, similar patterns, similar things playing out, just not exactly the way they play out on Nas, I might still be able to catch a good trade. Because what I've noticed through back testing is, even though I'm not seeing it look exactly the same as Nas, as long as my confirmations are met, as long as the criteria is met, as long as price action is indicating a similar pattern as it does in Nas before something else happens, then it's more than likely to still happen the same way it does in Nas. You see, price action and fundamentals, they go hand in hand. Though people would like make you believe that technicals is more important than fundamentals, or fundamentals is more important than fundamentals, I believe they work together. Like, fundamentals cause massive volumes and fluctuations in price, yes, but it's all in accordance to the technical analysis. So regardless of where you are, what you are trading, as long as your technicals are okay, your fundamentals will not heavily influence it to that extent. If you understand what you're doing, if you understand price movement, market structure, you won't be entering a trade with a tight ass stop loss. So news won't really affect you. That's most of the time, news don't affect me. It's just that if I'm not already in a trade, I don't want to enter a trade, right? Because you can suffer massive drawdown. It might be in the blink of an eye, yes, but it still is massive drawdown, and I don't need to take that on if I don't have an entry before the news, and I just don't trade in news. So news and Forex peers, that's why I'm talking about news, because that's so the reason I'm talking about the news is because Forex peers, they're heavily influenced by the news and fundamentals. So I try to stay away from them and keep the technical analysis just on NAS, because even though NAS is still affected by fundamentals, it's less heavily influenced by just one country's news events or just one event in total. Yes, a company could have, you know, an influence, one single company could have an influence on the Nas100, but in order for it to have like a massive influence, it needs to be like a parent company or something that has a couple other companies that are on the Nas100 under it. So once that tank, everything started tanking or something. So it really is, to me, a better peer to trade, but let's see how it goes. Sometimes I start back trading GU with this new strategy and I like it. I still don't care about gold. Gold doesn't really exist to me. I don't trade gold. Big up yourself if you're a gold trader, but not flopping me. But yeah, that's the situation for right now. Do I have any trades yet for this week? Last week was great, even though I didn't hold this trade for the full TP. It was still a great week. We ended positive, account balance at 300 and I don't even know, $10. I really don't know. Or it's 343. One of them 300 and something. What I do know is that we're actively looking at the markets, and as soon as I get an entry, if I get an entry, I'll come back and open up the camera and possibly do a new video, because this one is going to probably be too long. It's since the last week video and y'all need to see this one. So I'm gonna cut the camera off, start editing. Well, I am editing a video from last week, so you can see that. But yeah, we're back again with this 2 days, every 2 days posting, man. So if you haven't already, remember to like and subscribe, because far much more content coming in the future. And yeah, we're making some investments into this, so yeah, the content should be better. The things that I bring over to you, more trades, more high probability trades, just different peers as well. So yeah, I'm going to have to catch you guys in the next one. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, please. Welcome back to another video. Yes, you heard right. It is Monday morning. I'm not in the traders yet, but I do have a pending order pending. So very bullish movement. Like, this is a sharp rise into the upside. Like, only from 7:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. we've moved 170 pips. Monday morning, I kid you not, no news. And price action is looking bullish across the multiple time frames. As for me, sometimes I like to start on the daily, but sometimes, being honest with you, the daily don't really give me no, you know, it don't give me the clarity that I want. Because look at this shit, I could remove all them orders that I placed and everything, and it's still not giving me any clear price action. It's like, what the fuck is the price doing right now, you know? I mean, alright, okay. So based on the daily, today's daily candlestick formation or price action or whatever the fuck, we have a pin, right? A bullish pinish barish type looking candle, right? And is it a pin or a hammer? How you just like differentiate between the two? Whatever. The top get the body, the bottom get the weight. This says that so far for the day, because we have 6 hours left in this daily candle. I don't know, it was 10 a.m. in the morning, but yeah, and I understand the day hours starts since 6 o'clock last night. So we had all this push down, and now we're having a push up. The previous candles were bullish. We're above a high, but in the long term, we are below resistance or liquidity, you know? It's possible that we might see a push up, maybe to this liquidity at 26.12, but first we must pass up here at 25.20. So we have this outlook on the daily. It looks pretty bullish. We already had a push down there for the day, and price did not want to stay there, right? It's possible that we see now a push to the upside, dropping down to the 4 hour. Now, something I should keep in mind is my volume. I don't really watch the volume on the daily, because to me it's a little bit too vague. You know, it's possible for you to have like, it's possible for the volume to be too short term, and it's possible for it to be too vague, you know, too long term, because you can't make a proper decision off of daily or weekly volume, because that's saying the amount of total volume that was in the markets yesterday or today. So unless you're planning on opening a position and just close it at the end of the day, you see what I'm trying to say? It's more the volume in the middle, you know, at specific points in price action is what is do more and have more weight. But yeah, this price looks like it's going away without me, but that's fine. It's Monday, bro. We got 4 whole more days to catch 4 whole more trades. I don't even trade 5 times a week. I might start doing that now though. now that I saw that the strategy works on other peers as well. Why not, you know? Don't matter what. Nobody ain't get me to trade gold, bro. I could show me $1 million in profit, tell me this is the holy grail, show me the blueprint of the strategy, and I still ain't putting it on gold. I ain't gonna put it on Nas. I'm gonna put it on US30 or something, bro. I ain't putting me money on gold. My money, my time, my energy, no. Gold don't respect rules, and the earlier people realize this, the better they can be. But okay, so on the hourly, we have very good volume here at 9 a.m. It's not, you know, the most volume that could have gone in there, buying that is, but there is a willingness in price itself to push higher regardless of the volume. So this new hourly candle just started. It's 9 minutes in, and we move from here to up here. So, and that there isn't that much buying volume as yet. The candle is still farming, and this would be the 10 a.m. volume bar. So let's see if we can get them by the smaller intervals, 15 minutes. And on the 9:30 open, because you know we basically only pay attention to 9:30 and up, or after 9:30 and after, and 4:30 and before. So anytime between then, that's when we trade. And according to some information that I received while back testing about 2-3 weeks back, on the 9 a.m. open, if I should see a candle form with a gap, fair value gap, and it's the 9:30 candle on a 15-minute interval, then I do not have a trade, right? Because what I noticed is more oftentimes than not, when there's a gap exactly at 9:30, that gap is filled with an unfair value gap, and then price pushes in the opposite direction to the first gap at 9:30. So that's very, very specific. It doesn't always happen, because there are times like this where the 9:30 gap is indicating the direction price would like to go. It's just a matter of knowing how to read it, when to use this 9:30 gap information and when not to, and where as well. So it's time and position sense. Anyways, I really just wanted to open this camera and show y'all that I have a trade or trade idea, potential trade idea. I didn't mean to ramble on like this for so long, but I'm gonna close the camera right here and come back in as long as I'm in a position, because right now I'm not actually in any trades. I'm just breaking it up here. But I sent this out to the community as well, so as long as we get tapped into this trade, yeah, we're supposed to have a good one today. But I'm gonna come back and check in with y'all in a few once we get tagged into this one. Alright, so real quick, because I actually got to go on the road right now. We're still in this trade. I entered the second position all the way down here, and yeah, we're still holding this one, members of the community as well. Honestly, I can't tell y'all that much about this trade, because as you can see, it went this close to our stop loss. Let me just move the volume for a second. But volume is very important in this trade as well. And here we have like a pip away, or 2 pips away from the stop loss. So anyways, I'm about to go on the road right now. It looks like it's about to hit 1-to-1, well 1-to-2 for the second position that I opened. I might consider closing both positions there. I don't know as yet, but let's see how it's I'm not gonna have internet on my phone though. Alright, I'm gonna try to improvise. I'm gonna check back in. Yeah, okay, this. So we're back. It's 19 minutes after 4 in the afternoon, and this is the trade. This is how it's been. Something I need to be honest with y'all though about. I was not 100% disciplined with this trade, because I didn't hold it up to the point where it is right now. I actually closed it when it was a little bit above the second entry 1-to-2 take profit. So yeah, and to be honest, I was thinking about closing the first trade when we got to this position right here, which would be a little bit over 1-to-1 for the second trade. So I could tell you, I am still very, very grateful for the profit. The account is now at, by the way, I haven't started the $50 to $100 challenges yet. I just, you know, informing that I'm going to be doing it, and I'm going to be doing it with AV trades, you know, just checking them out for right now, trading with them to see how the spreads is and stuff. But here we are on this account at $486. Not bad. Just checking in periodically, you know. I still have the terminal, but I don't open it. I can show you all the history. I open and close trades right here. So yeah. Oh wait there. Okay, so it's these 2 trades at the bottom here, the 21st, and I got 9-to-2 and $50 out the down. It wasn't bad, honestly it wasn't bad, even though I could have held it for more. I just didn't like how price action was looking, especially on the hourly. Like the hourly wasn't giving me clear price action, like I was scared, you know, not really that much to go off of. Yes, we have that fair value gap at the bottom here, between this little space that was tapped into, right? But we still don't have a full close above these highs, this one here and this one here. So this this is a wick. There was no like solid indication that it was going up besides volume. So we had a large bullish volume bar from here at 9 a.m. on the hourly, and the candle was even larger. So it wasn't that much buyers, but there was a willingness in price to push up. Then we had a bearish candle after we already pushed up, so there was a willingness to push up from here, but the sellers were just like more powerful from up here to come down. Now we had this fair value gap that I marked up already. That was basically like support for price when it pushed down here. Our stop loss was a little bit below here. That's why we didn't get taken out when price reversed to this point. But at the same time, you know, back testing showed me enough information to, you know, make me realize that you need to put your stop loss at least a pip or two above or below the price or the point where you think price might want to touch, and then reverse. So the only downfall to that is that I didn't hold this trade till here. I told the members of the community that I'm exiting when I'm exiting. I didn't say you need to exit here, so persons could still have that open. But at the same time, you know, I just wanted to secure profits and start the week right. You know, it's Monday. We ended Friday nice. We ended last week nice, and you know, I didn't hold for full TP. It's actually in the same direction, not too far apart from each other. If I was holding Friday's trade, it would be back up in profit as well. So yeah, there's that much. But yeah, I think that should be it for this video, because I doubt I'm going to enter another position. It's 6 minutes away from when I don't trade. So that's pretty much it for this video. It's a wonderful way to start the Monday, and yeah, just doing the same thing over and over and repeat. So I don't know if anybody like is at a part in the journey where they like got the epiphany, or yeah, you realize that okay, I'm actually doing this. It's the same thing I do it over and over. It's working. It's paying off. Risk management is actually working. I'm actually seeing results from it, and recording it and watching it, because I just watch back these videos, but recording it and watching it back is like you could see the progress. Even in losing streaks, you could still see the actual progress, and you're the person doing this. So it's an amazing feeling, right? But at the same time, it's like not as amazing as I thought it would be. I thought like once I started being a profitable and consistently profitable trader, it would be like my mind would be blown, or I would be so excited and things would be so different the way how I think. I mean, things are different the way how I think, but I already changed before I got to this point. So it's not really like a difference to me. It's like it's nice to see that things are playing out, even when you go through losing streaks. As long as you manage your risk, you're still in the game, you still survive to fight another day, and you're still coming back out to draw down and ending it off positive, bro. You have to sit and actually think back. You don't notice that you're going through it until you actually do it, and then you sit back and think, wow, I've been doing this. I do that. Got 2 certificates. I got to frame the other one, but yeah, we got my Forex funds and funded next certificate as well. So that trophy, you know, to do with trading, I just thought it looked good. But yeah, and decorate it a little bit more, hang another frame somewhere else, and as long as we get through with SiegFund certificate as well, we'll have that hang on the wall as well as their how much as well I freaking put it in it. But we can also get a badge, so decorate it well nice. But until next time, if you made it this far, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you in the other one. Peace.
Bye, have a great time.